Anyway, I kind of want to shut up here and just let you listen to the theme of this area because I love this song. Nirvana is really good. So we're still in the intro part of it now, which I'll let play out. Oh no, never mind. Listen. This song perfectly encapsulates what's the name? The situation here where we're dead and we're in the afterlife. We're in Nirvana, right? And it's playing the mantra theme motif, which has been in the since first game, which is gorgeous with that piano. And this, like that synthy sound, which is also used in Nocturne songs like Tidal Loop 2 and Kabuki Cho, it's perfect. It's so nice. And of course, if it was just those without percussion, it would perfectly reflect, the beauty of this area and how everyone's put their differences aside, and now they just want to take down God. Also, we didn't need to go that way. God damn it. Actually, there's something back there. Anyway, we've got Skadi here and Grimakala, who's back. Exactly, that's exactly what I wanted to see, is Grimakala back with his reincarnate. It's cost a lot of MP, so I'm not going to use it very often, unless it's boss fights, so... Actually, I suppose I should show off Seraph lore, so let's show it. So, she calls Power of Jinana, whose demon form name I can't remember. Anyway, there we go. It does do a lot of damage, so that's pretty good. Miragion. Yes. No, you absorb that, goddamn. Let's not get killed by Grimakala, because... well, it's unfortunate. Diorama. Terazi? Can we please kill this Grimakala? Please. He really can't do much. Well, Agni can't really do much here. Argila, please kill this thing. Okay. Alright. So, yeah, and I love... when I first played this game, I didn't really think much of it, of this area. I didn't dislike it, but I just thought, oh, this is weird, everyone's dead. And here's Kukulane, Palace Athena as well. I just thought it's weird because, everything, no one speaks anymore really. And things are very different. It's really weird. But I look at it now and I think, wow, this is really cool. Because it's just like everyone's dead and they've put their differences aside. Which I think is perfect. That's okay, hurt a little bit. Matarazi. And I'm pretty sure Athena reflects ice, so fire it is. You're still alive. That's not great. Please leave me. Thank you. But yeah, this... it's just, on my first playthrough I didn't really think much of it, but I love, how everyone's dead and they've all put their differences aside. And everything that's happened up till now, is all just viewed as petty, because it is, really. Also these are what item boxes look like in this dungeon. So yeah, and it's the second time in this duology where, it feels like, are we even playing the same series anymore? Just compare this to the Junkyard in DDS1, how different everything is. And it's like, wow. Things sure have changed for the better, absolutely, but, things are different. I'll just swap to use Seraph Lord. It only costs 30 MP, which is Bit much, but it's fine. We can deal with it. Oh, actually, I probably should have had heat devour. Ooh, you know what else I want to show off because I love it is hopefully we can get to max solenoids here. Is it going up? I mean, it. Hopefully it is. I'm not sure. Maragion. Death blow. Hopefully heat's not going to be missing anywhere near as much as he did in the first game because heat was a pretty wild card. Anyway, it's not what I'm looking for. No, it's going down. Damn. I want to show off Berserk mode with heat and Seraph. Seraph and heat both get Berserk forms, and heat is my favorite looking one because it's so cool looking. And I mean it's kind of edgy, but I like it. But yeah, notice how we're in the second layer of the sun. There are 6 layers. Oh, it's a one-way door. Guess we're doing that again, aren't we? But yeah, there are 6 layers in the sun here, and each layer takes quite a bit. So we're going to be in this dungeon for hours. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a very long dungeon, and really I am not complaining because I like this dungeon a lot. It doesn't really do much special, you know. There's a few sections every now and then where it's like, oh, we got a little puzzle to figure out. But it's really, it doesn't really do anything eye-catching. But I still love it nonetheless, just because of the themes and everything, and the piece of music that's playing. The sun, or yeah, it's in the soundtrack. It's sometimes called the sun, and it's sometimes called Nirvana. But I personally think it sounds better if it's Nirvana because, of course, it's clever, it's theming, everything's come to an end. So anyway, we're gonna be. Oh yeah, we've got Atma Divide. That's right. No, that's essentially a pitfall. And I just love how weird everything is in this dungeon. You know, things are very different. Also, I think I want to go the other way. Yeah, I'll head back out to go to the other side of that platform up there. You know, just check what's there. Yeah, things are really weird, and it feels like an odd conclusion to the saga. We're at the end of the saga here, ladies and gentlemen. You know, it's almost done, and it's weird, but it's good weird. You know, there's a difference between bad weird and good weird. This may kill you because they're going to counter that. They're going to counter that though. You know, it's just things are so different. But in a good way, I think. You know, it's very hard to put into words, but I like it. I like the spice. We can just, guess not. Yeah, you have the ring that prevents you from losing an extra press turn if you miss an attack. Gal and Cielo get level ups. Okay. So, the bad thing about this dungeon is that we're going to have to play catch up with Heat and Argila here, because, you know, they obviously didn't get any mantras while they were dead, so we're going to have to fix that. Also, I don't understand, when Roland and Argila died, when everyone else died essentially, they didn't really come up to the sun. Well, did they come up to the sun as soon as they died? You know, because it seemed like they were already complacent with their deaths and they're already here waiting. So I'm not sure if... Oh god, this is going to be bad. Oh, actually not too bad. Okay. So I'm not sure if they were already waiting here or they didn't come up here until... what's his name? Seraph came up here. I'm not sure. Let's just swap back to Maragion, just in case. Okay. So yeah, that's never really explained, I suppose, because it's not really important, is it? But it would be nice to know. God damn it, it's a joint pathway. Pick your side. There are also plenty of optional things to do in this dungeon. You know, because this is essentially the end game. This is essentially the end game area. Well, it is the end game area. And we can't go back to Earth. We're dead. So we kind of just have to, you know, do anything in this place. There's nowhere to go back to. So there's, knowing that, the developers put in a few optional little things and bosses and things to do in this dungeon. It can be viewed as sort of a hybrid between a dungeon and an overworld, I guess. Because it is both, really. And there's 6 different layers that we have to get through, so... Oh, I love this part of the song. Yeah, I'll head up this way, see what's here. But yeah, it's really nice. It's just, I really like the themes and the theme and the dungeon itself and just everything about it. Just how weird everything is, all the floating data. This is not what you'd expect the inside of the sun to look like, but it's what it does look like, and that's really interesting. Obviously, if you got Roland back instead of Heat, then Roland would have all of Heat's... Roland would have his you know, attributes and weaknesses and all that. Yeah, it looks like I was right to not use Earth on Skadi, who doesn't make the weird battle cry that she did in Nocturne, like that wrecking hell, or something, whatever she'd say. I'm not sure what she says. Please do. Yeah, good. That's nowhere near as loud, that roar, as it was in the first game. I promise I won't show you every battle. I want to show Heat off, because he's back, and that's awesome. Makes me so happy that he's back. Alright, let's see what's behind this door. But yeah, there's also a lot of bosses throughout this dungeon. I think we fight something like... including the final boss? I don't know, maybe like 7 bosses in this dungeon? Which is a lot, you know? Alright. No, you reflect that, don't you? Let's try using... oh, actually, you might reflect that. Coquitus. Coquitus? Let's go. No, it gets reflected. Goddamn. Well, let's pass. Let's go Hellfang. Alright, once we get Executioner... I mean, Heat's already doing pretty decent damage, but once he gets Executioner, he's going to do even more damage. You know, he's just going to throw things out the window. Yeah, that's nowhere near as loud as it was. Huh. But we're actually chugging through mantras decently fast, which is good. Obtained Soma, that was worth it. Okay, excellent. Ooh, we are in the 7/8. We need to make sure that we heal up pretty often. That's going to do a number on CI's MP. But oh well, I suppose. That's fun. Let's try Coquitus. Yeah, let's try Coquitus on one, because this is the fusion spell version. Let's try Seraph Law. Just bring everyone down to size. I wish Seraph Law just did expel damage instead of... although, I suppose it's not too bad. Although... you know... It's pretty decent how it does a lot of damage already. Set damage, but it can't kill. So I suppose it's a decent trade-off. Oh, I should probably get Gale in the party. Let's go Seraph, Heat, and Gale in order to show off Pyroflegethan. Alright. Actually, I'm going to run around a circle here. You know why. Come on, please. No. No, goddammit. Damn it, I was really hoping to get a Berserk encounter. I want to show off the stuff. Cyclone. Mega damage, force attack down one enemy. That's essentially Kokitas, but it's really good. It's really good. Okay. Let's skip to Gal here and use Paraflegethin. So he calls in the power of Looper. And just does a crap ton of damage. And he gets to do it again. I'm not going to. Which is excellent. That was good damage. Really good damage. Unfortunately, because we used Reincarnate, what, 2 or 3 times already, Seraph is essentially out of MP, so I'm not going to use a data yet. So I'll swap in Cielo. Just until we can recover. Oh, I suppose Cielo's also got very little MP, but I'll make do with what we have. Actually, while it's still 7/8, because we could potentially get a Berserk encounter here. And no, never mind. God damn it. Damn, dude, I really want to show off these 2 characters in Berserk form because they look really cool. Also, I should mention that while in human, actually, I might as well just show it off. We'll get into a battle here. Oh, that was all that was for. I suppose there is something else to check out. Let's go. Yeah, I'm going to spend a lot of time in this dungeon. 3 Kukulane. Oh, Seraph's not in the party. Yeah, no, oops. Well, might as well just finish this battle and then we'll get her back in. Deer armor. So they did quite a number on us. Paraflegethin. Just because it looks super cool, does a crap ton of damage. I mean, could have done more, but oh well. How's the Yonga? Oh, you don't have a Lek boost, do you? Yeah, no, I haven't set that on you. Oops. I don't know, there's just something so bizarre about seeing Heat in the party with certain things like Battle for Survival playing and it's dead. Whoops, that sucks. Like, you know, Battle for Survival playing and just all sorts of things. You know, and being in DDS2 and just it's weird. Just all of it super weird. So anyway, we got a Malachite from that, did we? I think it was. Alright. I need to put Seraph back in the party. Because I want to get into a counter here. There's got to be something around this corner, right? Oh, peek. Nope, there's nothing there. Right. Well, don't go that way. Lesson learned. Getting tired of those damage floors though. Alright, so here we go. So, if we revert, we can see Seraph, you know, in human form, and I guess we can revert Heat as well. Because he's still got the grenade launcher from the first game. But as you may know, well, actually we can't show it off this time. Zandine. That gets reflected down. Alright, so you may notice that we have Prana Beam, which isn't a gun. She doesn't wield a gun, instead she just does this. Misses horribly. Grenade. We don't have any bullets equipped. I guess gun counts as physical, does it? Ooh. Also, you may notice that Heat's voice sounded a little different there. That's because Heat wasn't really, you know, that no one really expected Heat to be playable in the game, or you know, and you know, be in human form and die. So Heat still has his Japanese voice actor when he's in human form, which is interesting. It's like the Jiao Shooter minigame, how he still had a Japanese voice clips going. Anyway, yeah, there we go. That's the Prana Beam. I'm not doing this battle. I just wanted to show that off. But let's heal up. Might actually want to head back to the large data node. because it's right there. And just heal up, because we've been using some powerful spells and, you know, healing and using up a lot of MP in general, so may as well. But also, one thing I will mention is that the soundtrack version for Nirvana, this song playing right now, is nowhere near as good as the in-game version, because of a few key things that I guess don't really matter in the long run, but you know, small things that just make the song sound better. So, for example, the piano, the piano or sonata that's playing throughout all that, is pitched down. It goes down a pitch, which doesn't sound as good. You know, it doesn't sound as reflective just because it's in a lower register. Or melancholy and all that. As well as that, the synth noise, the really nostalgic sounding synth noise that I love to death. Oh, we didn't get any plants from that. It's not there. Oh, well, it is there, but it's at a much lower volume. It's not mixed well, which is a shame, because it's like the best part of the song. So yeah, that section's done. We want to go this way. So yeah, and I've looked on YouTube. There's no YouTube video of this version of the song, the in-game version. Also, I don't think the song is as good as Spider String, the second movement, the final dungeon theme from the first game. But it's definitely up there. I love this song. I love this song for a different reason, really. Both Seraph and Heat got level ups in that fight. Yeah, I love them for different reasons, but I really do love this song. But I much prefer this dungeon. I would take Nirvana over the Karma Tower any day, seriously. But yeah, I looked on YouTube. There's no upload of the in-game version of this song. There's an upload of the in-game version of Spider String, the second movement, from the first game, which I'd say the soundtrack version of the song sounds better. And holy crap, Heat and Gale died, and Seraph had 1 health left, so that was very, very scary. But yeah, there's no upload of this version of the song on YouTube, but I'm going to fix that. As soon as I finish this recording session, I'm going to record this version of the song myself and upload it to YouTube, just so